All right. You can all hear me. Wherever you are, wherever you are, at the very least, Alice. So, what are we doing? Let's remember. Um, we are doing our extension. We're going down the dependency rabbit hole again, and we are going to generate some models for Saturday. So we're going to patch CVE Ben tool. And that's where we're at. So let's see. So we're creating our system context, right? So, and within that, I think we were taking a Git repo. So if we look at the top left or top right, my bad. So we're going to take a Git repo. Ooh, I realized there is so much fun stuff we can do with this. Oh boy, this is going to be great. So imagine you wanted to scan binaries within a CI job. And so you could create the repo, add the CI job, inject the flow, which then either does the scanning or pumps out the output and then scans somewhere else. So this will be nice and fun. So nice little Excel there. So let's do this. So vector data flow CV then tool equals system context DFFML.system context. Right, so let's give it the upstream, the overlay, and the orchestrator. Okay, just the upstream. Upstream equals collector data flow. All right, okay, so there we go. And there we go. And we want a dot deployment. So CV Ben tool data flow. So CV Ben tool equals, so CV, so scanner equals CV Ben tool dot data flow dot deployment. Oh, what happened there? I can't remember what we did for deployment. I think we're just going to go ahead and make it blank. So let's call scanner. All right, so for results in scanner, print results. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see, what kind of operations do we want in this thing? Is this rerunning on command? No, it's not. Okay, where are we? Where are we? All right, node mon. So bang -2 will give us the second to last command. So we'll do clear, bang -2, and then test 1. There we go. So now it should reload on save. If it wants to go at all. Computers. Okay, so it should throw an error about this. Fantastic. Okay, so remember, we want to create this. We want to create a draft. I told Terry. Yeah. And what were we doing here? So we wanted to take a repo. We wanted to take a Git repository. So inputs, and I think we've already most of the stuff up. You know what? Fuck that. Let's just do this. So from typing import new type. Actually, you know what? Why are we doing that over there? Why are we doing that here? You know what we should be doing? We should go into feature Git. We should go into the definitions. We should define new types for each of these. So the definition equals blank. Name, so new type, definition name, definition not primitive. Okay. How do you do eval basically in a safe way? Well, you do AST literal eval, right? And so now you're not going to actually execute any code. Okay. All right, so we'll make our new type. right? Okay, so, and then what is this thing called? So this is a repository? And so we have a repo, repo to what? Okay, so directory? I think it is directory. And this is not ergonomic. Okay. Not the code. Hopefully the code is ergonomic. My actual ergonomics. Okay. So time check 24. Okay, so so we take a repo, we turn it into a directory. What do we want to do? Well, we want to scan it. Um, let's go ahead and grab in our overlay for, let's see, so we would like to, let's go ahead and throw in our should I overlay on this one, and we'll do both should I and CVE event tool. So, so scan repo to directory, and let's say create a new type. We can say directory to scan. Directory to scan. It's string. It's more likely a pathlib.path, which is then a string. We have pathlib. Okay, so repo to directory, directory to scan, and this would be all right. So repo to directory and then scan directory, right? So scan. Let's make the scan results. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Malform node. Just throw this in a try except block. All right, so this is a new code that we wrote to create a new primitive. So say pass exception as E, or we'll actually say raise. So we'll raise the exception, but first we want to say what is this definition? And why did you fail the eval? Okay, so quick start, quarter start date, malform known or string. It's just int. I thought that would pass. Okay. Let's see. I think that there's some code that does typing. Might be in DF. Type lookup. That's what we're looking for. Oh man. Okay, maybe we'll forget about that for now. All right. Okay. Definitions, key repository. That work? I think it's in there like that, right? We're gonna do this the old school way. Okay. Now I'm like, that's so tired all of a sudden. Okay, we got a little farther. Duplicate input short names. Duplicate inputs short names. Repo. Okay, but we only really need to care if it's not coming from somewhere else, so. Or if they're not of the same definition. That's really all we need to care about. Oh man. Okay, so I'm like lethargic all of a sudden. Holy shit. Okay. Just like out of nowhere. Okay. Um, Come on. That's what happens when you quit caffeine. Duplicate input short names. Okay, maybe let's just not create a system context out of it right now. It's just the data flow. CTX results. And so what's nice about this? Well, we're going to bubble up. We're going to bubble up anytime we have like a directory or something, and we can make that a new context that we or a new extractable thing, right? So right now the extractables, we had that whole thing. Okay, so this is now we as CVE Ben tool. So we had this whole thing where when we went to do the extraction, we had to preserve the paths in the logs. And I believe Anthony and I can't remember who else was looking at that. But yeah, so anyway, so we'll bubble them up in the context, and that way it'll all be preserved, right? And so because our contexts are linked, then uh, we always maintain context. So okay, so results in scanner, print results. We'll go ahead and print CTX right now. And we will run the collector data flow. So the collector data flow. And what do we want? We want to add a bunch of inputs. Okay, value equals what? Value equals whatever our... Okay, so actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do... Okay. So what am I doing here? Well, I am creating... I know, I write out of order. Okay, so... Okay. All right, so what did we do? So we created, basically, we're going to go through all the arguments. Let's go print them out first. And let's see what's up. My hard disk cares to be. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's what we want to create an input for. So let's create an input for it. And this doesn't exist, discover input type, right? But we'll make it exist. So we can do that and we can make it exist. All right, so discover input type. And it's a or unknown or input of unknown. I'm also realizing that we should prefix these new types with the module that we find them in. So somebody please remember that, because that would really help. We're going to get all sorts of mixed match context on things, unless we've already done that and I don't remember. So it's quite possible. Let's see. So yeah, we may have done that actually. No, but let's double check, right? So input of unknown type. All right, fantastic, right? So that goes nowhere. Overlay class is not defined. Hey, we found a bug. We created a bug and then we found it, right? Isn't that the way to go? Okay, so what happened? Where's the bug? So here, overlay class. So this overlay class is not, okay, so yeah, I don't like that. Ugh, okay, I don't like this. Okay, so if my overlays installed, overlay orchestrator, overlay, overlay context. Here's how we can solve this problem right now. All right, boom, overlay equals overlay class. We run. And where we need input of unknown type to go somewhere, don't we? So let's think about that, right? So where does that go? Hmm. You know what? We're going to remove this whole input of unknown type business right now. We're just going to say, because, oh, I have to go in 5. Come on, that means this needs to happen in 5 minutes. Ah. Overlay class is not defined. Go fuck yourself. God. All right, let's see. So overlay class. Okay, so now we're adding it as if it's a Git repository, but it's not a Git repository. It's a URL. No support for string types other than own class for self-forward. That's data class. Overlay. Okay. Convert value. Okay. Okay, 137. Okay, resolve for ref data class. Breakpoint there. All right, where are we at? Data class, type class, system context config. Ah. So, uh, and type class equals, okay, so if data class is not done, and type class equals data class call name, or Inspect. Okay. DFFML overlay install config. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hacks. Large default. Your deployment environment is not defined. Okay, so let's just put the 2 ls hack. Type class comparison to. Wow, I'm like fucking dead tired all of a sudden. Holy shit. Is to be fixed to compare. I gotta go against method resolution order base or like yeah is subclass. Yes. Okay, so right. Okay. Goodbye.